Hello. I have not done a video in a very long time. Trying to make it short. So I'll go ahead and tell y'all what I've been using so far. For my brows, I really just used this like eyebrow pencil. It's like a knockoff version of the Brow Wiz. I'm actually waiting for my ColourPop Pomade. It was like $6, so I want to see how they do, because my favorite one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I mean, who doesn't love their eyebrow products? Everybody uses their eyebrow products. That and Benefit. But I personally didn't like Benefit myself. It burned my eyebrows for some reason. Did anybody have that problem? Because I did. And then I used my Wet n Wild concealer. I have hair right there. It was bothering me. Just to clean it up. So for the eyes, I want to do something colorful. As you can see, it looks orange. That's fine. Took me a while. I put some blue on there. I absolutely did not like it. So I had yellows and oranges, try to lower it out. I used the Take Me Back to Brazil palette in the Urban Decay Electric palette. Now, I don't have all that fancy stuff like the editing and a good camera. I actually just sat down and felt like doing makeup, so I was like, oh well. Actually getting recorded on my phone. Oh, okay. So yeah. And then after that, I just used my Wet n Wild the felt tip black eyeliner, because I was going to do a colored eyeliner, but then I decided not to. And I'm also using my Dodo Lashes discount code Newest Makeup for 5% off for my lashes. These are in the style D28. Try to turn sideways so you can see. I always put an illuminator on, like a liquid illuminator, before I do my foundation. I've actually been doing that for quite a long time. Like before the trend even started coming out, I tried it and I absolutely liked it. And then a few weeks later, the trend came out and I was just like, oh well. But I used the Cover FX Moonlight. I actually really like that one. And then I used my primer was this NYX Photo Loving Primer. I do a lot of Instagram Live, so I'll go ahead and let y'all know. I personally loved that one at first. Like when I first started doing the makeup and everything, I loved it. But then I started using it again after I had ran out of my last one. And I didn't run out. My kids destroyed it. They got sneaky and they destroyed it. But anti-waste, because they don't even sell that no more. It was the Estee Edit, the stick primer. It works so good. But I just don't like that one anymore because it feels very silicone-y, and I just don't like the way it feels on my skin. So I bought it, you know what I mean? So might as well go ahead and finish it. I also used the NYX Honey Do Me Up. I love that one personally. It's like a wet oil. Like it's an oil, but it's wet and then it dries. I also use it to exfoliate my lips all the time. And I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm actually in the shade Shell Ivory. I'm not in that shade actually. During the winter and like springtime when you barely get any like light tan, then yeah. But during summer and fall, nope, not a chance. And for the contour kit, I've actually just used this. I bought this off of Wish a long time ago. It was like $2. I'm into... Ooh. I like cream contour, but then I don't at the same time. I don't know. But I've been doing it a lot recently just so I can use it because it really just sits there most of the time. Like I don't use my color corrector, which I need to because it just sits there. I used, and just in case if y'all want to see, it's this. I use usually these two shades for the contour just so I could try to use them all. This is from ColourPop. It's Gummy Bear. I absolutely hate the smell. I really do. But it needs to be used. I also use this concealer, which this is probably one of the best drugstore concealers ever. It does not oxidize at all. It is the Photo Focus Concealer from Wet n Wild in the shade Light Ivory. Because I don't really need a color corrector yet. So I just use one for brightening. And there it is. And then I use my Laura Mercier powder to bake and set my face. This is actually my true skin color. You see all this? I was trying to decide what lip color, and it just won't come off. This is from LA Colors. It's a pressed mineral powder. I don't use a whole lot because for oil skin, like oily skin, pressed powders aren't the best. Usually loose powders is. So I just kind of like douse it over my face just to bring color back to my face, but it's in the shade True Beige. Now let's get to the bottom lashes. Trying to think. I had put blue on my, I'm doing an orange look, but I had put blue because I was trying to do colors. Blue and orange do not mix. I was like trying my hardest. Probably gonna do green just because we're doing this funky look today. I'm gonna use my Storybook Cosmetics. I used to not use these, but I absolutely love them. These were sent to me. So, I'm going to go in with this color first. Ooh, that hit my eyeball. I'm going to go in with that color right there. These are not the most pigmented. You have to build them up. I'm actually going to also go in with the color Freak, that green one next to the yellow. That one's pigmented. Jesus. I know I was doing reviews. I have stopped doing the reviews. The last review I was actually going to upload was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. I do have that one. I don't think I uploaded it, but I'm not using it today, but that is one of my favorite highlighter palettes. My favorite eyeshadow palettes, because I have got quite a few. Of course, I love my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. I really do. I also have the Shop Violet Voss Beauty palette. Not beauty. I don't know why I said it. Shop Violet Voss with Nicole Consiglio palette. It's amazing. Which I'm using mint condition. And I also have my all-time favorite one is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe. Like, that is, it's a dope palette. It really is, though. Like, that is probably one of the most pigmented. Like, I was comparing it to other Morphe palettes. Like, the ones before that had just came out were the Copper Spice and the other one, I can't remember, which I am using the Skin Dimitri James eyeliner. It's a brightening eye. It literally, you can't even see it, but like right there, you see it? It's just brightening eye. I didn't feel like doing a crazy color on my eye. I rarely ever use eyeliner, so I'm just going to do this since I'm left-handed. Eyebrow edges. Yeah, I have really stopped using eyeliner. I have quite a few. I actually got some from ColourPop. It's on its way too. Just because I want to try, but I got colored ones. And I want to try doing some like colored. I think I mainly stopped using eyeliners because I'm running out of my favorite eyeliner. And I have not went to go buy it yet. I am using Mad Lash from the Balm Cosmetics for my lower eyelashes. Lower eye. So, I live in Texas. I live more in the central area. everybody that was affected by Hurricane Harvey that watches this, I am praying for y'all. It is difficult and stressful, and I know y'all are scared and everything. I am praying for everybody that's going through that. Everybody's coming over here to Central. So we see everything that everybody's been going through. So I am praying for y'all. People in Dallas, I know y'all got hit with a hurricane. I do not know how severe it was. But if it was really bad severe, or even not, I don't care how small it was. It could be the smallest thing or it could be the biggest one. I'm praying for y'all too. Don't nobody deserve to be stressed like that. Okay. So I'm actually going to be using this Wet n Wild, like little loose glitters. I just wanted to do some glitter. I feel like it brought the look along. And I'm also taking a little tiny brush. I'm taking a Morphe pressed powder. This is in the shade Champagne Nights to do my brow highlight and my inner corner. For people that don't know what this looks like, you see that? That's just me. Like, I'll even show y'all. Okay, I'll do one like right here. I'm literally, oh, I didn't even touch it. I'm literally just going like this, like that. All right? I don't even know where's it. Like, you see this the shine right there? And then if I go a little bit heavier and just do that. Oh, I have silver right there. Let's see. Like, of course, but that's gorgeous. Okay. I go like that, and then I like to blend it out. That's just how I do it. Everybody does their own thing. Whatever floats people's boats. My nose always itches, especially when I'm doing makeup. I don't understand. Alright, so I already wiped off my under eye bake. I really don't know how to do that whole editing and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what stuff to use. I don't feel prepared, so I'm just kind of going with it. This is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, however you say it, bronzer. It is my absolute favorite bronzer, which I'm just using a knockoff version of Real Techniques. My brushes are dirty because I didn't have time to clean them. I used them a few times, but it's only my face that's been on it. I'm actually going to clean them tonight. I tried to replace this bronzer. I really did. I had bought the ColourPop bronzers, their new bronzers that they had just came out with, the pressed bronzer, for like, I think it was like $6 or $8, I can't remember. They're not matte, definitely. I try to work with it. I have one, this called In It to Win It. And I tried to work with it, but it has such a golden sheen that every time I put it on my forehead, it's just my forehead looks straight up oily, and I can't take that. They need to come out with a matte bronzer with no kind of shimmer in it. I like shimmer, but I just don't like it in my bronzer. Perfect if you want to just warm up your face, but you know what the sad thing is? That's actually how my face is. The way it looks, like I just have that line, it's how my face is. Even when I'm not wearing no makeup, you could just see lines. I don't know what it is. I think it's just, it could be the shadow or it could just be the cheekbone itself, but try to see if I don't make it look so harsh or something. Sometimes I can get it to where it doesn't look like that though. I actually do not use this bronzer for my nose though. Putting that back. So I used to get Ipsy. I used to do my Ipsy like unbagging, because it was a bag, on YouTube. But I don't get it anymore. I'm actually thinking about going to BoxyCharm. What happened was I went to Vegas for my birthday, and I had totally forgot to, I had lost my debit card, and I forgot to change it to the Ipsy thing. And so, I just never had put it back on. I'm using the Ciate London little bronzer that I got. That's the reason why I was talking about Ipsy. I'm thinking about going to BoxyCharm though, because it's $21 a month. You get more full-size products. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Ooh, don't fall. Okay. So I am taking my Laura Mercier and my Morphe 458 brush so I can cut these cheeks out. Definitely make it look like a harsh line. This is just how I do it. I can hear the wind outside. Okay. So while that bakes for a few minutes, what is that? Oh. I am taking my City Color Be Matte Blush in the shade Fresh Melon, Blackberry, and Guava. Since we're doing colors, I am going to be doing Blackberry. And I need my random brush that I got off of Wish. I actually really like this. I have not been using it. This blush because I'm in love with my Sigma blush and my Tarte Party blush, the Amazonian 12-hour clay blush. And I just have not been using this, but you see that purple? And since my daughter actually picked out my lips, so y'all are going to be like, oh, Jesus, yeah. I know it. But I was like, what can you do? You let your child pick out your lipstick, you gotta put it on for them. So since I have not been on YouTube in a while, I'll go ahead and update y'all real quick. Last time, I think when I was on YouTube, I was working at a call center and doing YouTube. You know, I was just kind of doing me. I had to quit because Adriana, my daughter, had got really sick. Her throat was closing. She had staph. She was really sick for like her whole entire month that it was her birthday. She was sick. So I had to quit because I had to stay home with her. I stayed home for a little bit. I got a job not too long ago. I actually work at a gym right now, Field House, and I only work Saturday and Sunday because I'm going to be going back to school and I'm going to be a nurse. I'm using this Face Culture rainbow highlighter since we got colors. Oh, Jesus. It's blue. But now she's doing a lot better. Of course. Jacob, he turned 2. He had a sports themed birthday party. He loves sports. We're trying to potty train him now, but the doctor said that usually when you have a younger sibling with an older sibling, they don't like to talk until they're about like 3 and 4. My son don't talk. He talks, but he doesn't talk like a normal 2-year-old. You see that blue? Oh my gosh. That's what you get for colors. The lip look, we'll tie it together. It's not the only highlighter I'm using though. I'm also using the Jeffree Star Mint Condition. And so, trying to blend it so it don't look like just one line. But with how metallic-y this looks, no matter how much you try to blend it, it's going to look like a line. Because it's so damn pigmented, like Manny. It's super pigmented. There we go. Jesus. It looked like a mermaid. But yeah, so I guess it could be like a Halloween look. You want to look like a mermaid? You got the glitter, you got that. So I'm going to be trying to go back to school for a nurse. I was CNA. I was CNA for about 5-6 years, if y'all have been following me over the years. I had stopped because I got pregnant with my son. I had a miscarriage before my son. I didn't know I was pregnant, picked somebody up, had a miscarriage. So when I had my son, I didn't want to go through that again. It's probably one of the most painfulest things I've ever felt. Everybody has miscarriages differently. Oh, which I'm using Respect the Pink by NYX Cosmetics, the NYX Liquid Suede. hear that wind picking up. So you can see the lips kind of tie it all together. But yeah, so we're trying to potty train him. Anna turns 4 in November. You know, she was born 11, 12, 13. So she's going to be turning 4. Can't wait for that. Other than that, I will be back on YouTube. I promise this time. Only because I have been doing more live videos. So I'll record them and just post it on YouTube. Let's get somewhere. Let me know if y'all have any family down the coast of Texas. I'll keep them in my prayers. I love y'all. See y'all later. You see how many lip swatches I was trying to do? Horrible, right? It won't come off. Bye!